Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich for SkiSoutheast.com. Let's get into some colder weather finally after that warm up and definitely some rain, which helped kind of melt some of the base. We're going to turn things around pretty quickly. Already as I'm doing this video, people are snowmaking like crazy here across the southeast, and we're getting cold air. So the good news is we've seen a big influx of cold air. We've got some, I wouldn't call it exactly northwest flow. It's kind of westerly flow coming into West Virginia and Maryland, even up towards Seven Springs for the folks up there in the Alleghenies. But you can see another little short wave drops down through the Ohio Valley, might produce some snow flurries on Friday as well. So some scattered snow showers, certainly nothing to write home about, but definitely cold enough. One of the things that's really interesting about this pattern as we go into the weekend, monster high pressure system over the northeast. This is going to be a 1050 millibar high, which is really kind of off the charts for high pressure systems at the surface. So really big high pressure as we go through the weekend. So ideal snowmaking really from right now here on Wednesday night through Saturday, possibly into early Sunday, before we start to see some warmer air coming in on Sunday. Now the Sunday system, it looks like it's going to be rain. There could be a little wintry mix in there, especially to the north. Just cold enough that possibly snow for areas in Canaan Valley, Timberline, up towards Wisp, and obviously Snowshoe. But this is mainly going to be a rain event. And then next week, unfortunately, another warm up. But just like this week, it's short-lived. It's an early week warm up right there, Monday, Tuesday with rain. I hate to see the rain with the warm up because that melts the base quicker than anything. But I want to show you the system next week. This is a big storm system next Thursday, Friday, probably right about there. This big system, why it's important is it's a big rainstorm, but it's going to bring colder air going into the weekend before Christmas, which this will set the stage for some amazing conditions, I think, for the week of Christmas to New Year's, because this is going to be probably snow and much colder air coming in for next Saturday. So this is Saturday. I believe next Saturday is the 21st, if I'm not mistaken. That is correct. So the 21st. And so this sets the stage for that big long week before Christmas, the weekend and the couple days before Christmas, that we could get some really cold air and snow. And you can see that kind of setting up there. We'll look at the long range snowfall potential. And again, I'll go all the way through next weekend, and you can see, yeah, it looks like some decent snow setups for especially West Virginia, up into the Wisp area, Western Maryland, North Carolina resorts. Probably not a ton of natural snow, but as I mentioned, the snowmaking conditions will be ideal. So let's look at this forecast and just kind of give you an idea on what I expect. I expect pretty good, consistent snowmaking from Thursday through Monday for West Virginia, Virginia, Maryland, North Carolina resorts, probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a little bit of a question mark early Sunday, and then next week it warms up. There will be a system here on Sunday, Monday with some snow north. Definitely going to have snow flurries tomorrow to the north, but actually not a bad weekend to go skiing because you're going to get 3 days of really optimal snowmaking going into next weekend. And speaking of that, I wanted to start sneaking a sneak peek ahead to what could be coming our way for the Christmas holiday. So this is way ahead. This is the AI European model, and these are temperature anomalies by 5-day chunks. So you see the warm up next week. I'll start with the bad news first. This is the warm up next week. You can see that the reds are above average temperatures, and again, not a great sign. So this is basically starting Sunday through next Friday. So next week, consistently pretty warm. But after that, we start getting into next weekend. You see the cold air. So this is Tuesday through Sunday, 5-day forecast. Remember, we go into basically Friday the 20th through Christmas. I'm going to go all the way through Christmas here. We'll stop this Christmas afternoon. This is a good setup. So this, whoops, sorry about that, guys. We'll throw that back up there. So this is Christmas, basically Friday the 20th, which is next Friday, through Christmas Day. For that 5-day period, that's a pretty below average setup here. So cold temperatures, which means snowmaking. Now, we're not going to get into storms yet. It's a little too early for storms. I like looking at the longer range pattern, but that's a pretty cold pattern for Christmas and then maybe even beyond. This goes all the way through the 26th. So that's why there's real big optimism that the week of Christmas could end up being pretty good. If you look at these anomalies, you're probably talking anywhere from 9 to 15 degrees below average for this time of year. So fingers crossed, we could end up with some really good conditions this year for the week of Christmas going into New Year's. Of course, I'll have more on this, but enjoy this week. We're back to snowmaking. Snowmakers, hats off. You guys are kicking butt this season. December has really been off to a great start, and it looks like it will continue. As always, everybody, think snow and have a great week.